Tracy. I had no idea that you came over today. Mom told me about it earlier.
Oh, hey, Lydia. Yeah, I did come to visit earlier today. I came over to learn how to cook from your mom. The food she makes is absolutely delicious. I'd love to be able to cook like her one day. I also wanted her to teach me how to make Mike's favorite dish. It's a shame you weren't home, though. It would have been fun to cook with you as well. Oh yeah, I brought over some cakes from that really good bakery downtown. Feel free to have some.
I actually don't like the cakes from that place anymore. Also, don't think you can win me over with something like that.
Oh, really? Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. Your mom told me that you really liked them, so that's why I bought them for you guys, but no worries.
Old people tend to assume that we never change our taste in things.
Well, that's true, I guess. My grandma still cooks me my favorite dish from back when I was in middle school.
Well, I'm sure that you're gonna be just like your grandma in the future then. I mean, let's be real here. You're basically just as old as her. And speaking of that, I hate the fact you're 6 years older than my brother. I can't believe he decided to marry an old grandma like you.
Well, I'm also 8 years older than you, so I can understand why you'd say that. I guess I must seem really old to someone young like you. But Mike's fine with me and my age.
I'm still shocked that he decided to get married to you, though. He could have done so much better than you. He's good-looking, and so many girls fancied him back when he was at school. I have no idea why he settled for you.
Oh, really? I had no idea that he was so popular back in school.
Are you dumb or something? Can't you see that he's good-looking? Why the heck did he get married to you? Does he like older women or something? That's kind of a weird fetish to have, though. I also think you're way too old, even if that were true.
Well, I've never really asked him about why he chose to marry me. I think that we just get along really well with each other.
I've got to admit that you're pretty brave, though. It takes a lot of courage for a grandma like you to marry a young and handsome guy like him, huh? That must have been a lot of pressure on you, too.
Well, I've never really thought of it that way. We're only 6 years apart, after all. There are married couples with much larger age gaps around me, too, you know? I don't think that a 6-year difference is that big of a deal as you're making it out to be.
Oh, so the people around you must be really weird and hungry for money and status too then, right? People should just date people their own age, you know? That goes for you, too.
Well, it kinda hurts being told that. Still, I don't think it's a big deal at all. It's not like we're 10 years or 20 years apart or something. Is it really something that you should be making such a huge deal out of? It would be a problem if we were still children, but we're not. We're all adults now. There's plenty of people that get married to someone with an age gap. I think it's important to be more open-minded about things.
Well, I think it's a huge problem. I don't really like talking to people who are older or younger than me.
And why not?
The conversations just wouldn't flow. I wouldn't know what to talk about with them. I definitely would prefer someone who's the same age as me. It would just make so much more sense. Otherwise, it's just gross.
I mean, everyone has their own preferences. To each their own, you know? I don't think that there's any need to judge others for their choices, though. An age difference in a married couple is perfectly normal. Oh yeah, by the way, I heard the good news from your mom. Your boyfriend proposed to you, right? I heard that you guys were engaged now. That's so amazing to hear. Congratulations, and I hope that you guys have a great future together.
Oh, thanks. At least we're the same age, and this is how all relationships should be. Did you hear about what my fiancé does?
I haven't heard about the details, but I know that he's the CEO of a company and he's so successful already, though he's still young. That's very impressive considering his age. It must have been very difficult for him to get to where he is. And Lydia, you must be very proud of him too.
Yeah, I am super proud of him. He's the best boyfriend in the world, too. It is so amazing considering his age, isn't it?
Yeah, I do. Not many people can pull off what he's doing. He must be very talented and dedicated. I really respect him as I know how difficult it is to do what he's doing. Someone I know does something very similar to him, so I can tell how hard he must have worked.
Please don't assume that he's the same as one of your friends. He's not just a successful CEO. He's also really good looking, too. I'm pretty sure he could be a model if he wanted to be. No one can be like that, okay? When we posted a photo of us together on Instagram, lots of people commented that we're such a good-looking couple, too. I bet your friend doesn't get that, huh?
Well, that must mean that you guys are perfect for each other then. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys get married at your wedding. You're introducing him to the rest of your family next week, right? Are you bringing him home?
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna bring him back home to meet everyone. I think my mom's gonna be really surprised when she sees him in person. I've only ever shown her photos of him. Wait, hold on a minute. You're not planning to come over as well, are you? Because that's what it sounded like.
Well, your mom invited me to come as well, but unfortunately I have work that day. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, so you don't need to worry about me coming.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. Even if you didn't have work that day, I wouldn't want you coming at all. I wouldn't want him to know that I have an old hag like you as my sister-in-law. That would give off a really bad impression, right? It would also be pretty embarrassing for my brother to meet my fiancé, too. He should keep hiding the fact that he's married to you.
Lydia, I know that you don't really see me as a family member, but I think that's saying too much. What you just said was very rude. Please don't cross the line with me.
What did you just say to me? How dare you tell me what to do? You don't have the right to say crap like that at all, Tracy. I can talk about you and whoever else I want, however I want. I don't need a wrinkly old hag like you telling me what I can and can't say. Keep your stupid opinions to yourself.
Wow. Look, Lydia, I'm sorry if you took offense to what I just said. I didn't mean to upset you. Well, I guess I'll keep doing my best so that you'll see me as family one day soon.
That's just a pointless effort, so don't even bother. I'm never gonna consider you as a member of the family. I also want you to stop coming over so frequently. It's getting really annoying. I know that you're just trying to befriend my mom and you'd better quit that because it's so sad and pathetic. I get really upset just knowing that you stepped foot into our house. It puts me in such a nasty mood. I'm gonna tell Mom to stop inviting you over so often, too. This is too much.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I'll try to leave you alone from now on.
Hey, Tracy. Did you get the wedding invitation I sent you the other day?
Hey, Lydia. Yeah, I did. I was happy to see that you had decided to invite me. The wedding venue that you guys reserved is really famous in this area, right? It looks fantastic. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys there.
Actually, you don't need to look forward to it. I actually decided that I don't want you coming to my wedding after all. So make sure that you decline on the invite, okay?
What? Why, though? You sent me a wedding invite. I thought that meant you wanted me to come.
Well, you're my sister-in-law, so I just wrote your name down next to my brother's name just to be polite. I never, not even for a single minute, wanted you to actually come to my wedding.
So you're rejecting me after sending me this invite?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm glad that you finally seem to understand, Tracy. It took you long enough to understand.
Still, wouldn't it be weird if I don't go with Mike? I mean, we're married, and everyone knows about it. He also thinks he's going with me. I think it would be a little weird if he went there by himself. I reckon people are gonna start asking questions.
It wouldn't be weird if you do something about it, though, right?
What do you mean?
I want you to make up a believable excuse as to why you can't go. That should be easy enough, even for someone dumb like you. You've lived a lot longer than most of us, so you know how to come up with a good lie, right? There's so many good excuses you could make up. If not, I mean, you could just pretend that you got really sick on the day of, you know?
Well, it's your wedding, so I won't bother coming if that's what you want. I wouldn't really recommend doing something like this, though. It's just gonna make everything really complicated later on. Both your mom and dad would be sad to hear that I'm not there. I think they would really want everyone in the family to go to your wedding if possible. I also don't really want to lie to Mike about this. I can try to avoid you at the wedding if you don't want to see me, but I still think that I should go, Lydia. I don't want to cause any trouble to anyone either, and besides, I don't like to lie either.
This is my wedding that we're talking about. I should have the right to decide who comes to my wedding. I really don't see why I should have to be told what to do by you. Stay out of this. It's none of your business, Tracy. Just do as I say and don't come to my wedding, okay?
Well, it's your wedding at the end of the day, but I don't see the need to have to lie for your sake. If you want to exclude me from the wedding, could you be the one to explain to everyone the reason why I can't come? I really don't want to have to lie to everyone about this. You can be the one to lie if you really don't want me coming.
OMG, stop being so difficult. A lot of my friends who are going are really young and beautiful. You'd stick out like a sore thumb if you came. Some of them even had a crush on my brother back when we were younger. They'd be shocked to find out that he got married to an old hag like you. You would just completely ruin the mood of the wedding if you came. I also don't want an ugly person like you appearing in my wedding photos. Do you seriously want to ruin one of the most important days of my life?
I have absolutely no intention of doing that. I also understand just how much you don't want me there now.
Well, if that's the case, then shut up and stay at home. I'm not asking you to do anything difficult, am I? Your entire existence is so annoying to me.
Yeah, I'm older than both you and Mike, and I also know that I might not be as beautiful as your friends that are coming. But I don't think I've done anything to annoy you or make you hate me this much. Does it mean that you're just judging me by my age and appearance?
That's exactly what I'm doing. Do you have a problem with that?
I don't think it's a very good idea to judge someone by what they look like. You've heard of the saying, never judge a book by its cover, right?
I don't believe in that at all. You probably know this already because you've seen my face, but I've always been one of the most popular girls back when I was in school. I was the most attractive girl in my cheerleading team at college. Even when I started working, I've been the most popular woman in the office. I live in a totally different world to you. I've never been close to ugly people like you. I also have no intention of interacting with people like you. I see you as the failure of this family, and I really wish that you didn't exist.
Wow, Lydia. I knew that you didn't like me, but I never thought you would go that far. Well, listen, I understand that you really don't want me at the wedding, so I'll do as you say. It's your wedding, after all.
Good! You should consider yourself lucky for even being able to marry my brother while being so ugly. I wouldn't push your luck any further. Don't you dare show up to my wedding. Got it? Tracy! What the hell is going on? You told me that you wouldn't be coming today. I just saw you at the entrance of the wedding venue. You liar! Tell me what's going on.
Oh, so you saw me? I'm sorry, Lydia. I just had something I had to do here quickly. There's a reason for this.
My wedding is almost about to start. Why is there an old hag that I didn't even invite at my wedding? You better leave right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna come and kick you out myself. What is wrong with you? Are you trying to ruin my wedding? After I told you how badly I didn't want you to come?
I wasn't planning on ruining it at all. That definitely was not my intention. I want the best for you. It's just that I kind of ended up here for another reason.
What do you even mean by that? I thought that I made it very clear that I didn't want you to come. You told me that you would do as I say. What happened to that promise?
Well, that's what I said to you. I told you that I would reject your invite, and I did exactly that. It's just that I also got invited to this wedding by your fiancé, Alex, too. I'm on his guest list, meaning that I'm technically not here as one of your guests at all. I also didn't have a reason to reject his invitation, right? I really wanted to come for his sake, and that's why I'm here.
What the hell are you talking about? You're not making any sense at all. There's no way that he would invite you to our wedding. You guys don't even know each other. I want you to leave immediately. Nobody wants an old and ugly hag like you at my wedding. Tracy, go away. Leave! Right now!
Are you really sure about this? I don't think you understand the consequences here. Also, I know Alex very well. There's a reason why he invited me to this wedding. Are you not going to regret making me leave? I won't be able to help you out once you kick me out, you know?
Regret making you leave? What are you talking about? There's no way I would regret it. Just leave now. I'll come and force you out myself if I have to.
Okay, fine then. I'll leave if that's what you really want. I'm sorry for this. But if you're sure, then don't make me tell you that I told you so.
Whatever, Tracy. Why did you even think that I would come to you for help? There must be something seriously wrong with your brain. My wedding is definitely not a place for a person like you to attend. Go home and look in the mirror, and you'll see just how out of place you would be here. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Lydia. So, what's this about?
I'm really sorry for making you leave my wedding today. I realize now that what I did was unacceptable, and I really regret forcing you to leave like that.
It's no problem. You don't need to worry about it at all. I mean, I did tell you that I wouldn't attend, and I still showed up. So that was my fault. I should be the one apologizing to you for going against my words. I'm sorry for what I did.
I had no idea that you were this much of an important person to Alex. I really didn't know that you were the one who helped him out when his business was going south. He told me that his company would have failed if it weren't for you.
Well, we did both work in a similar field, after all. The only reason I decided to help him out was because I thought he was very talented at what he did, and I believed in him. He's also very hardworking and dedicated to his job, and that attitude made me want to support him even more, Lydia. He's a great guy.
I also heard that you were also the CEO of a company, and that you were, or are, still a hugely successful person just like he is.
Just because I own a company, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm amazing and successful. Also, I thought I told you about what I do for a living in the past.
To be completely honest with you, I probably wasn't listening to what you said to me.
I guess you didn't want to listen to what an old hag like me had to talk about, right? Just like how you couldn't forgive the fact that someone like me ended up getting married to your brother, right?
That's not what I think at all. I actually think that you're really beautiful considering your age.
It's okay. You don't need to force those words out of your mouth. I already know what you think of me. It's also true that I'm aging anyway.
I'm really sorry for everything I said to you. I said some really, really offensive things to you. I completely regret it.
You don't need to worry about it. It's all in the past already.
So, does that mean you're going to forgive me for everything I said and did to you in the past?
What do you exactly mean by that? Are you talking about the fact you refused to treat me as a part of your family? Or are you talking about the fact that you constantly insulted and badmouthed me at every possible opportunity you had?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Will you please forgive me?
Well, about that, I've decided that I won't.
What do you mean? So you're not gonna forgive me? Or are you gonna forgive me?
Well, I've decided to cut you off completely.
Wait, what? You're gonna cut me off?
I would have loved to have been able to get along with you, because you're my husband's sister and a precious family member. Unfortunately, I've realized that you have no intention of even trying to get along with me. I also know that it's impossible to get along with everyone. There's no point in trying to force you to get along with me, right? That would be very selfish of me, after all.
Wait, that wouldn't be selfish of you at all. I really want to try to get along with you now.
I know that you don't really mean that. It's very clear that you absolutely despise me. It's also stressful for me to try to get along with someone that hates me so much. That's why I've decided it would be best if I totally cut ties with you. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused to you in the past.
Actually, I really wanted to talk to you about this, Tracy. I've realized that you're actually an amazing person, and the way I see you has completely changed over the past few days. Alex told me just how amazing of a person you really are as well. My brother and parents had a right go at me too for mistreating you. I've realized that I was completely wrong about you. I also had no idea that you were paying a portion of my wedding fees, so thank you so much for doing that, BTW. I'm really sorry. I didn't know about any of this at all.
You don't need to thank me for that.
I know I'm not really in the position to be asking you this, but could we try to get along well from now on? Alex seemed to be really upset after he found out how I had been treating you. He still won't really talk to me. I also had no idea that you had even prepared a speech for us. I really don't know how I can make this up to you.
It's completely fine. Alex already called me up and apologized for what happened. He also asked someone else to do the speech in my place, right? I think that person must have had a difficult time with it and all the pressure since he was put on the spot.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. I'm still really sorry about everything that happened. I actually haven't been able to get in contact with Alex ever since the wedding ended. Do you have any idea what's happening? Have you heard anything from him?
No, not really, sorry. He did sound very apologetic to me, though. But I did tell him multiple times that he didn't need to worry about me at all.
Oh, okay. Could I ask you something? When I sent you the wedding invite, you already noticed that my fiancé was someone you knew, right? His name was on the invite, so you definitely knew about it. How come you didn't tell me about it at the time? None of this would have happened if you would have just told me you knew him. You could have prevented all of this from happening in a way.
What did you want me to say to you at the time, then? Should I have forced you to let me go to your wedding just because I knew the groom? Did you want me to tell Alex that his fiancée was my sister-in-law and that she hates me?
Well, I think there was a way you could have let us know without causing too much trouble.
I was really puzzled by what to do as well at the time. I had no idea what you had said about me to him either. That's why I kept quiet about everything. I thought you would have noticed what was going on once you saw me at the wedding venue.
I still think that you should have just told me about it in advance.
Even if I did tell you about it, would you have really believed me? You didn't believe me when I told you that Alex invited me to the wedding anyway, right?
Well, that was because I wasn't really thinking straight at the time. I just got really mad and wasn't really acting like myself. That's why I wanted you to tell me about this in advance.
I doubt that would have changed anything. Even your family knew how terribly you were treating me. Your mom and dad knew about it, and I had discussed your attitude with Mike in the past too. Once I told them that I wouldn't be attending the wedding, they said that they would talk to you about it too.
Wait, so my family knew about all this too?
Yes, they did. But it was your wedding, so that's why I told them to let you do as you wanted. I told them that I was fine not going. It was just that Alex decided to get in touch with me about it after the fact. He told me that he really wanted me there and insisted on it, and so I decided to go. I tried to let you know about all this, but your mom and dad told me that I didn't need to explain any of this to you.
Why though? It's my wedding.
I am sorry that you're in a situation like this.
Well, you can help me fix the situation. Could you tell Alex that you've forgiven me for what happened? If you don't do that, he might try to file for a divorce. Once you left the wedding, Mike got really mad and shouted at me in front of everyone. He even talked about everything I had done to you in the past. And Alex heard all of this, and he got so mad.
Oh, so that's what happened after I left. Well, everything that happened is true, so you kind of only have yourself to blame.
Would you please tell him that you've forgiven me? I think he'll stop ignoring me if you forgive me. I'm begging you. Please contact him so that I don't lose him forever.
I've already done what I can do. I also told you that I wouldn't be able to help even if you came crying to me for help.
Wait, but my marriage is on the line right now. We literally just had our wedding. Our marriage is about to end already if you don't help me.
I really don't have a reason to help you out, though. I've endured all the terrible things that you said to me because you're my husband's sister. I was still really hurt by everything that you said and did to me.
Well, I know that, but I've already apologized to you about it. You also said that it was okay because it's all in the past now.
I said that it's all in the past, but I never forgave you for any of it. I just meant that I would try to forget about it all, as it's all in the past. And if I'm honest with you, I never really liked your personality or your attitude. You made fun of me and degraded me for the way I look and my age. I don't think that I'd ever be able to get along with someone that would do that. That's why I have absolutely no intention of helping you out.
I'm really sorry, Tracy. I'm sorry about everything I said and did to you. I promise that I'll never say anything bad about you ever again.
You're just saying this because of the situation that you're in. I know that you don't actually mean those words. You're just gonna have to do your best to get out of this mess yourself. Go and apologize to him yourself and stop relying on me. Lydia went to apologize to Alex about what had happened at the wedding. Unfortunately, he had read all of the text exchanges between me and her, and that made him even more upset. He told her that he would never forgive her for that, and it also led to them separating. I was a little upset when I heard about this, as I felt some responsibility about what had happened. Fortunately, Mike and his parents consoled me and convinced me not to worry about it at all. They told me that Lydia only had herself to blame for what had happened. During their separation, Lydia became really depressed and didn't leave her house much. But her parents didn't give way and forced her to move out, so now she lives in her own apartment somewhere. She currently works on minimum wage, barely making a living by herself. She actually came to apologize to me one time, though. I guess she finally realized just how terribly she was treating me. I was surprised to see her appearance after not seeing her for an entire year. She looked 10 years older, and much less attractive than how she used to look. I guess that's what depression can do. I do hope that she can recover and be in better shape mentally and physically, for her own sake. Until then, good luck to her. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button. See you next time!